If you guys like couples gaming channels, then click the link down below. We play Sims over there too, and we would love to see you there. Hey guys, it's Fantayzia, and welcome to a Sims discussion video. So I'm so excited to talk to you guys about this. You guys may already know because it's just been going around the Sims community. Everyone has been talking about it, and I originally was gonna do like a news and info video, but there's already been quite a few videos kind of like talking about the news. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the tweets I've seen in here, but we're gonna more so like talk about what we think about this and stuff, I guess. So basically, a lot of us feel like The Sims 5 is coming, and I actually do feel like it's coming. Now, before you guys like freak out or anything, keep in mind that games do take a long time to make. Like if The Sims 5 is in development, it's going to take like 2 to 3 years. I feel like probably 3 or close to 3. So it's going to be some time. And if we, think back to when The Sims 4 came out, that has been some time ago now. That was like 4 years ago. I think it's going to be 5 years this year. So 3 years from now, that's like a lot more time to play The Sims 4 and for the game to be complete. And I feel like by then, a lot more of us will be ready for The Sims 5 because The Sims 4 by then will have been released for a lot longer compared to previous Sims games, as in like, the jump from The Sims 2 to The Sims 3 was a lot faster. It seems like The Sims 4 is going to be going for a long time. As they have stated, The Sims 4 is still going to be, going for a few years. So we don't have to worry about it like coming out tomorrow or even in a year or 5 months. We don't have to worry about that. So it's just something to be excited about in the future. Basically, Sim Guru Lindsay tweeted that, I'm going to put it up on the screen here. She says, "I want to welcome Sim Guru Duke to The Sims 4, joining us from The Sims Mobile. He'll be our senior producer for The Sims 4. Don't worry, Sim Guru Grant is still working on a number of important things and awesome Max's things. It's going to be a great year for The Sims, and we can't wait to show you what's in store." So many of us, when we saw this, we thought Sims 5 because it's kind of like odd. I feel like a lot of things are being switched around lately, actually, like the community manager, just like a lot of changes recently. And I don't know, a lot of people found it odd that Sim Guru Grant is, just suddenly being switched, and you know what I mean? So it was very sudden, but the only thing I myself and a lot of others can think of is that Sim Guru Grant is going to be working on The Sims 5. So if that is the case, you guys, that is so exciting. If it's like in early development, obviously there's a ton of time to wait, but it's just exciting to know that a lot of our favorite game, it's my favorite game. I don't know about you guys. I know The Sims is a lot of your guys' favorite game out there. It's exciting to know that it's going to hopefully most likely continue, because I know in the past a lot of us have thought, oh, maybe there's not going to be a Sims 5. Maybe this is it. It's just The Sims 4. And once they're done with that, there's not going to be any more Sims games. I know that's been like a big discussion in the past. So these tweets just give me hope that our game is gonna continue. I say our game, but like our favorite game, okay, is just gonna continue going on. Like, I want to be, this is so dramatic, but I want to be an old grandma and be able to see like, The Sims 8 or something. Okay, that's a lot, but like you never know, right? It would be just really cool to see it just like keep going. As long as we get enough time with each, generation of The Sims, which I definitely feel like if The Sims 4 is, going for a couple years still, and then, Sims 5 comes out in like 3 years, that's like definitely enough time, more time than we've ever gotten for a generation of a Sims game, Usually we already are getting like The Sims 5, like there's been a bigger gap. So yeah, then next thing, you guys, I saw this and I'm so glad I saw it. I think a lot of people are talking about this too. I don't really know. It just stood out to me. I was scrolling through Twitter. This was tweeted really recently, April 30th, and someone tweeted at SimGuru Grant and they said, "You aren't talking to us anymore?" And he says, "Not about The Sims 4. Sort of like how former presidents often don't chat about policy. I don't want to get in the way of what Duke and the team are up to. Just isn't appropriate." So, by the sounds of that, it seems like he's not going to be talking, well, of course, as he says, not about The Sims 4. But, like, it just seems so obvious. I mean, we might all be wrong, but it just seems like it's so clear that he's working on The Sims 5 and he can't talk about that yet. And you guys, what also stood out to me is a lot of people have been, like, asking, is The Sims 5 coming? Like, you know, just so much conversation about that topic, and no one has said no. Like, I personally, if you guys have seen any sim guru say no, The Sims 5 is not coming, let me know. But me personally, I haven't seen any sim guru say no, The Sims 5 is not coming. So usually if something is not happening, they usually say it. So sometimes they can't talk about things. However, if something is just like out of the question, it's not coming, it's not happening, then they just simply say no. So I've seen that a lot of times. I've also seen Grant say that a lot of times. He'll just be straight up and be like, "Nope, that's not going to happen." Or he'll say very unlikely. I don't know. It just, I'm excited, and I mean, I don't want it to come now. Definitely not. Like, 3 years, perfect. I love The Sims 4. I could definitely play The Sims 4 for 3 more years because it's not complete yet. I don't want to just see The Sims 4 like go away, anything like that. You guys know how much I love The Sims 4. I play it every single day, practically, almost. And I definitely want to keep playing it. And 3 years seems like a good kind of time span, I guess. And then I feel like I'd be ready for The Sims 5. I just think that's a perfect amount of time for us to, you know, get all the content that is missing right now in The Sims 4 and, you know, play it quite a bit. I mean, 3 years is a long time. And then it would be great to see something amazing come out that I don't know how The Sims 5 would be, you guys. I just hope that the base game would be, I guess, more fulfilling than The Sims 4. So now I feel like The Sims 4 has amazing content. I feel like University's coming soon. I feel like we're going to, within the next 6 months, we're going to get all the things we really are dying for. And we got seasons, we got cats and dogs, we got the things that just, you know, makes the game feel more complete, and we've gotten free updates that have given us things that we didn't have. You know, way back we got pools as a free update, things like that should have been in the base game. We have a lot of them. The only thing now a lot of people really want is cars, which I do really believe will be in the game eventually, and hopefully as a free update. But I would hope that The Sims 5 is like more not complete as a base game, because of course there'll always be like expansion packs and stuff like that for Sims games. That's just how it is. And because, you know, a simulation game this huge, you can't just like put it all into the base game, you know? Like, I don't know. Because then the base game would be like, what, $100 more? So I feel like what I would hope is The Sims 5 comes with, you know, the basic things like toddlers right away, pools, maybe swimmable oceans, cars, and I don't know what I would want the graphics to look like. I've made a video about that before, so I don't want to like repeat myself, but in that video I did mention how like a really cartoony look would be adorable, as long as it's like the really good looking cartoony look, you know, like the new Disney movies and stuff like that. The new cartoon movies that come out, the graphics just look incredible. The way the animation is with the cartoon, I don't know, it just looks so great, so cute. I love it. But on the other hand, I would also like to see realistic, but not too crazy realistic where it looks like scary. You know what I mean? I love, you know, the Maxis kind of look, but then I also love my alpha hair. So maybe like a mix between alpha and Maxis Match would be really cool to see. The perfect mix, I think, could look really nice. Other than that, just like, you know, the base game having things that you would expect to be in a simulation game, I don't know, maybe just like more things to do. More like places to go. You know, we've had to wait for like a lot of game packs, so their Sims have more things to do. And maybe, I don't know if this would ever happen. I feel like no. A lot of people feel like seasons should be in the base game, but not like full out seasons, as in like, you know, the base game has weather changes, but it doesn't have like the holidays and things like that. So I mean, I feel like that's something they could do, but then what kind of pack would they have like the holidays and stuff in? I don't know. I would just love to see a more complete base game that obviously doesn't have things like university and things like that, but has, I just said things like that so close together twice, but just has the things that makes it more enjoyable to play for hours and hours. You know, if you're one of those players that wants to be able to play the game for a long amount of time without mods, without CC, and still enjoy yourself, hopefully that's how it is. That would be amazing. And you know, I don't even care if I have to wait 4 years, as long as the game, you know, is just ready to be released. You know how The Sims 4, when it first released, a lot of us felt like some things were rushed. Like, I really liked the base game, but obviously I noticed a lot of things that were missing that I wasn't expecting and stuff like that. So it'd be great to see The Sims 5 have those things that were missing in The Sims 4, and maybe like, I don't know about open world. It depends, because it can really make the game lag. And I really love the idea of loading into a lot and so many Sims show up. That's like my favorite thing. That's such an important thing to me. I hate when I go to lots in The Sims 3 and barely any people are there. That drives me insane. So, maybe like open neighborhoods. I've mentioned that before for The Sims 4. So maybe if they can't do that in The Sims 4, they could do that in The Sims 5. So no loading screens when you're in like the district you're in or whatever. And then a loading screen maybe to go to like another part of the world, like, you know, if you want to travel across, there's a loading screen, something like that, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Or if the worlds are small, like the Sims 4 worlds, maybe the whole world is just open, but then for each, because you know how you can switch between any world you want in The Sims 4, maybe it's like that in The Sims 5, but you can, you know, you no loading screen for the little small world that your sim is in, but then for all the other worlds, there's a loading screen. So then I feel like there should still be enough Sims around. I don't know. Sims 4 worlds are very, very different than Sims 3 worlds. So I just feel like if the worlds were that size in The Sims 5, maybe it wouldn't cause as many problems, because The Sims 3 worlds were huge. And I feel like that's where a lot of the problems came in. So yeah, you guys, that's basically all I have to say. I just wanted to have like a little discussion. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think The Sims 5 is in early development? And do you guys think this is a good thing or a bad thing? I personally feel like it's a good thing, because I just don't want the Sims franchise to just end at 4. You know what I mean? I don't want The Sims 5 right now, but in the future, of course, I would be sad to see the franchise just like die off. I definitely want to see a Sims 5 in the future, but just not right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of us probably feel like that. I feel like a lot of people are just worried that this means The Sims 5 is coming like super soon, because a lot of you guys spend a lot of money on this game. You know what I mean? So that's totally understandable, but I just feel like in years to come, then it's fine. You know, because, you know, just like in The Sims 1, 2, 3, like we all wanted the next one. We just didn't want it too soon, you know? Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'm just like going on and on. These are really hard not to ramble in, and I could just discuss these type of things for way too long. So comment down below your thoughts. What do you guys think? It'd be really cool if we just down the road, maybe in the next year, we get to see little sneak peeks of things if this really is The Sims 5, and like kind of see the way it's like developing. That'd be really cool. So you guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this Sims discussion video. And if we hear anything else, if we get any more clues, or if The Sims 5 becomes confirmed, I will definitely do another video. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are all having an amazing, amazing day. And don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys all so, so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
You gotta listen up, There's not a thing that I can't get from you. Boy, I don't need that much, need that much.